Yo, I want to show you what I found at Walmart a little while ago. I went out there just to get some ant granules to cover the whole yard. You know, I spray most of my garden stuff with pepper spray, but I do put ant granules out for the rest of the yard to kill the fleas, the ants, any other kind of creepy crawlers that come around. But when I went into the garden center, look, they have double knockout roses. They're double, let's see, double knockout roses on sale for $5. They were $24.99, y'all. So if you're in the market for a rose bush, you can get double knockout roses right now at Walmart for $5 a piece. Normally $24, or just we'll say $25. So you're getting them for a fourth of what you normally pay for this rose bush. And I'm going to put it out there maybe on the property line. I haven't decided yet, because I really didn't go out there to buy a rose bush, but I'm either going to put it on the property line in one of those pots, or I'm going to put it in the front rock garden. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. But yeah, that's a great deal, y'all. $5 for a $25 double knockout rose bush. So if you're in the market for a rose bush, go pick you up one. Well, y'all, I had to put my mask on because I'm out here in the yard and fixing to dig into some dirt, into some mulch, stuff like that. And I can't be breathing it. So I'm going to get some mulch, or not mulch, compost, right there. Whew. I'm over here breaking leaves off of these greens to put in that compost, because any of the greens that you can put in there just to help the plants grow. It makes really good compost. And I got to get out here and spray with my pepper spray. I haven't been able to do that yet. But see, this goes right in my compost too when I plant stuff. So I'm going to lay that right there for right now. And I'm going to see what I can dig out of this compost bin. May have to turn it over a time or two to loosen it up. It's kind of dried up in there. But I'll wet it down again once I get it out. See, all that's good dirt. I mean, it's rich compost to plant anything in. Get it all down here where I can get it out. But I've got the rose bush that I need to plant. And I've got potato slips, a couple of them, that I was going to put in a tote. I don't know if they'll survive this heat. Or if they'll grow or anything this late in the season. Because the ideal time to plant them is basically like in March, April, May. And I didn't have any at that time. Whew. This all broke down all winter long. So it's some really good rich compost to plant anything in. Oh. Now I'll come over here and show you what else I'm going to do with this. Get my leaves. Whew. Now I've already got a block of that peat moss or whatever you call it broken apart in this tub. Added the compost, and I've got a little bit of this potting mix I'm going to add to it. Whew. And I'm going to see if I can wet it down a little bit. It's hard to get this stuff wet. When it's that dry. But mixing it in with already wet soil will help. I guess you can see me, I don't know. Now, I'm going to use these leaves for the I'm going to drag this around there where I need it. It's too heavy to pick up. And I wanted to show you something else. I planted walking onions right there. And you can see most of them are already up an inch or so high, a couple of inches high. My neighbor gave me can't breathe, y'all. Thornless cactus, and I got it in there rooting. There's no roots on it yet. And she also gave me this cannon. She brought several cannons to her daughter across the street, and she gave me one of them, and that's it. And I already had the pots with dirt in them, so I didn't video that but I do all my, I'm out of breath, y'all. I do all my planting just like I just showed you. When I refurbish some of the soil, I add a lot of compost, a little potting mix, and a little bit of peat moss if I have it. Now I got these few potato slips. There's only 3 in there, so I don't know how they'll work, but but I already had leaves put in this tote on top of the other dirt that was in there, so I didn't have to add leaves. Leave that little bit in there. But I'm adding the potting mix, the peat moss, and the compost. It did need more dirt in here. There wasn't enough dirt. So see if I can get this fixed so you can see. This tripod does not cooperate with me very well. But I'm just going to take these and separate them. I've got 4 in here. That was from that sweet potato that was on the porch. So I'm going to plant them in here and we'll see what happens. I don't know if they'll survive this heat or not. I watered a little bit more. And I only do that to settle the dirt around the roots, because that dirt's plenty wet already. And that was the runoff water from this tote, so there's no extra water added, just to... Now, like I said, it may be too late it probably is too late in the season to even plant these. But I'll show that. I'm just showing you how I plant them. But usually, like I said, these things are planted usually around April, May, somewhere along in there. So they got all summer, or back during February would be a good time to plant them. So I'm going to try to get sweet potatoes, at least a sweet potato back in February or maybe December, to try to start getting some sweet potato slips off of, to plant them early. See, I got 4 in there. And look at this. This is my, if I can get the, I can't tell what I'm showing you. Let me get my gloves off so I can hit the butts now. But here's the tree collards we planted, just those cuttings. And look at all the leaves. Now, some of them are not going to make it. But, you know, it looks like there's 5 or 6 that already have started growing and putting out more leaves. So that's good. And I had 1 or 2 over here that I put in a bucket. I'm going to have to mix up some more stuff for the rose bush. Here's where I planted a couple of them. And that one just started growing a little bit. I don't know if these other 2 are going to make it. We'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and mix up some more dirt, just like I did for the sweet potato slips. And then I'll bring you back and show you what I'm going to do with that rose bush. So I've dug out the hole. I put all the dirt I could get out here in this pan. I put my green leaves in the middle of the pot at the bottom. And then I'm going to put that root ball for this rose bush right in there. Because that'll help feed that rose bush. I can get it out. Just like that. Whew. I don't know why my camera keeps turning off with me. I'm breaking up all the root ball here a little bit. And I got my dirt here that I'm going to put in. This is my compost. My peat moss. And my topsoil. I think this bucket will be enough for here. Whew. I mean, I thought I hit the play button on record, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why it cut off. But yeah, they got these rose bushes, $25 rose bushes, on sale at Walmart right now for $5. So if anybody needs a rose bush, now's the time to get it. I don't know if I want to put this back in there or not. I really don't know if I want to or not. Well, I'll put a couple of them in there. We'll see what they do. I hated to pull them up because they were growing so good here. And they came up voluntarily from the seeds from last year. And I've been trying to get these things started. So I really hated to pull them up. They're yellow 4 o'clocks, y'all. I think that one's broke off. Get as far down in there as I can get it. I'm going to give everything just as much chance to live as possible. Whew. Now I'm going to put some more of this back in there just to fill it in, because there was not enough dirt in there. You gotta have enough dirt, that's for sure. I'm gonna break that off because it was just sticking there. There. I want to show y'all something. If he doesn't move. Oh, he moved. He was belly up on the ground. Looked so funny. Yeah, but I gotta go get some compost tea. I'm gonna water that just a little bit with compost tea. Be right back. Whew. Water just a little bit. Whew. And I'll have to come back and get that. But see my sunflowers, they're all basically dead. And I'm going to put these on the burn pile. And the little buddy's over here. I don't, lucky one over there. And there's a little buddy. I'll be right back. I really need to put some more dirt. To this rose bush here. Whew. It needs more dirt as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more dirt while I got it out here. Lighten my load a little bit. And that'll help this rose bush too. The deeper the dirt, the more chance that it's going to hold water. Whew. See, I meant to put compost in the top of these, and I got so busy I didn't get around to doing it. Thorns. I love roses, but I don't like the thorns. Now that'll make it better for that rose bush right there. Whew. I'm gonna go get some water and put on that just a minute. Or compost tea, not water. But look at my babies. It's hot. There's Lucky way over there. Just hanging out. And little buddy. They like just tagging along with me when I'm in the yard. They like to be at least close enough that they see me. I'll let you watch him while I go get some water for this. Or the rose bush. Some compost tea, that is. I mean, this is the middle of August already. It won't be long before our September rain kicks in. Look at this. Being a cat. Being a cat. Oh, man. Well, at least now my cannon is light. And I won't mind carrying it back around to the back of the house. Will a little buddy? Huh? Whew. I need to get some compost tea to these other ones too. There's Lucky. He's watching. Little buddy's messing with the end of my tripod, the legs. Well, anyway, me and my fur babies are going to bid you a good day. I showed you the cactus and the cannon. I did that the same way I did everything else. You know, I tried to refurbish some of the dirt that was in the pot with leaves, compost, soil, peat moss, whatever I had on hand. And then I planted the cannon and the cactus. Same way I did my rose bushes. So I'm hoping they'll have a good survival chance. I think it will, because it's a grown cactus, a grown rose bush. It's got plenty of a root ball on it. And as long as I can keep it from drying out, it should be okay. Because in a couple of weeks we should start getting more rain. And that's going to help tremendously. So y'all, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Have a blessed night. I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye now.